Hey everyone, it's LaDon. I was in the process of showing you how I do my full Flexi Rod set and my digital camera died. So I am going to pick things up from where I left off using this laptop. And I'm not sure if I'm going to upload the digital camera portion or not. If I'm able to cover everything in here, then I'll just use this. Oh, and maybe what I'll do is I'll use the digital camera. I'll let it charge and I'll use the digital camera to record the takedown. Maybe that's what I'll do. All right, anyway, I divided my hair into 5 sections. One section here in the middle front, and then 2 sections on either side, and then 2 sections in the back. And then I began to flexi rod my hair. Now, I flexi rodded my hair using orange flexi rods, and as I got above the ear, I began to weave in blue flexi rods. The reason I do that is because I find that weaving in blue flexi rods here and there really help to add a little bit more dynamic to the style. Once you take it down, it gives you a little bit of volume, that kind of thing. So that's the only reason I do it. My hair was co-washed using tea tree tingle, and then I did an oil rinse to it. Now, because I did the oil rinse to my hair last night, I am not adding any kind of oil or butter to my hair or balm or anything like that as I flexi rod it. I am only using water to saturate my hair again because I wasn't going to do this last night while my hair was soaking wet. So I want to use my water bottle to saturate each section. And this water bottle has 50% water, 50% herb enriched aloe vera juice. Okay, so that's what I'm using to saturate my hair. And then once I've done that, I'm using organic root stimulator, twist and lock gel, applying that to the length of the hair from root to tip before using a end paper and then a flexi rod. Okay, so I'm going to kind of pick up where I left off, and I'm going to show you here how I install flexi rods. Now I'm doing pretty small sections for each flexi, and that's just my preference because I feel like you get a fuller look when you do little sections. It's just better than doing larger sections and then trying to separate them, during the takedown process. I just think the effect is different, a lot more fullness, and the hair to me is easier to style when you do it that way. So I'm using a liberal amount of the twist and lock gel on each section. Okay, so then I'm going to take my end paper and just wrap it around the hair until I get to the end. Okay, and here you can see that the end of the hair is right about around the middle of this little section. Flexi rod. I'm going to put a blue one in this time. So I'm just going to take the end paper here and just wrap it around. The reason I'm using an end paper is because I find that it keeps your ends nice and smooth and adhered to the flexi rod when you use them. So that's just my preference. And then I'm going to curl my hair around the flexi rod. Now you'll notice I have left like maybe 1 inch sections. As I wrapped it around, I spiraled it around or rolled it around the hair in such a way that I would get these spaces. You want to definitely have this, especially if you want a little more hang on your flexi rod. Okay, so this is being curled toward my face. Can you see that? And then I'm just going to take this in here, the top, and I'm going to bend it in the opposite direction that I rolled it. It creates like a little latch or a little hook here that keeps the flexi rod in place. So I'm going to show you that one more time. And yes, I'm going to even section this small section into a smaller section. Work the water through the hair, root to tip. Get those roots wet. And the reason I like to do the hair wet is because I find that when I apply the twist and lock gel it to wet hair, it helps it to become smoother. So, you want to get rid of your curl pattern as much as possible. So, doing it on wet hair to me really helps to achieve that. And then once I put the product on, you just want to smooth it between your fingers, just smoothing it, smoothing the hair, and working the product in. All right, and then I'm going to add my end paper to the end. I'm not really neat with my end papers. I just don't care. As long as it's around the hair, I'm good. But I'm going to grab my Flexi rod and get ready to roll my hair around it. So I'm wrapping it around, and then I am spiraling my hair as I roll it around the Flexi rod. Keep going till I get down to the root. And then I'm just going to take this and I'm going to turn it or bend it that way, and it stays in. Okay, so I have finally, thank you Jesus, finally rodded my entire head. Don't ask me how many rods are in here. It's a lot, I know that. But again, I prefer to rod smaller sections because I feel like I get more fullness and my hair is easier to style. I get less frizz because I don't have to separate as much, and my curls last longer. So I have added, I've added orange, blue, and then gray rods on top. And again, I wove in the gray because it helps you to have a more dynamic shape. So that's it. I am going to, I'm not sure if I'm going to leave these in and let them air dry, or if I'm going to sit under a hooded dryer. I've done both. The results are pretty similar in terms of the curls themselves. So I'm going to decide what I'm going to do. I don't know what the light is going to look like. I'm losing light as we speak. So I don't know what the lighting is going to look like, but hopefully it will be dry tonight, and then I will show you the takedown in the next video. All right, take care guys. See you soon.